Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today, Jose and I are going to be working on the Lego shelves. So welcome back to another Lego room update. Now, I was up late last night and I'm up early this morning here. And I'm thinking about the displays here in the Lego room. And to tell you the truth, I'm not too happy with some of them. In particular, this one right up here. It's ugly. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, we've got the clock up there, we've got some silly heads, we've got Grogu, we've got the lightsaber laid up there right now, and then just some miscellaneous stuff that needs to be tidied up. Now, I'm thinking we can put some Lego sets up there, so that's actually what we're going to be doing here in this Lego room update, is we're going to be revising a lot of the different shelves, and we're going to start with that up there, and then obviously when we move some large Lego sets up there, it's going to create a lot of open space for us as well. So that's going to allow us to make some significant changes here on the pack shelves behind me, and also in this huge row of Billy shelves all the way along this back wall here as well. Because in particular, there's some huge open spaces. For example, right here where we have the B-Wing and the Tower of Orthanc from the Lord of the Rings, there's a large open space there, and the heights don't really match. And then over here we have another large open space with Big Ben and also the Saturn V. Now, I do plan on getting rid of Big Ben, and recently we actually got rid of the tower crane, which is one of the larger city sets, and that was right down here. So as you can see, we've got a lot of work to do here in cleaning this place up and improving the overall shelf design, both the Billy packs and on top of our part organizing bins over there. So we've got lots of work to do today. Let's get started with the first change. All right, it's the clean slate protocol. Nice. This is a lot of fun. This is when we can decide what sets we're going to put up here. Attempt number 1 in Houston. We have a problem. The Coliseum is just too big. It's a little bit too much tan anyway. I do like the Hogwarts Castle there, and also the Coliseum alt build, Castle Fortificata. Looks good. All right, I think that looks pretty good there. So we've got Castle Fortificata beside the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, Tower of Orthanc, and then the large Hogwarts Castle. That looks so much better than the silly heads, Grogu, although I do love Grogu, and also the lava lamp. I just think it looks so much better, and you know what? This is supposed to be a Lego room, so we may as well showcase some awesome Lego sets. I like how the Orthanc Tower sort of breaks up that tan color, and also I like how they're all really tall, so it fills in that white space above the part bins quite well. Now we have some additional space here that we need to fill. See, there's 2 large shelves in the packs, and also one down here with the Batcave. And then there's some larger spaces that are now open on the Billy shelves as well, over here by the B-Wing. So we've got some more shelving updates to do today. And wow, am I ever stoked, because it looks fantastic. And I am just pumped on giving these a brilliant display area here in the Lego room. Beauty! Isn't that right, Treebeard? Absolutely beauty! Alright, here's this shelf before the changes. So we've got some of the Batmobilia, the Technic cars, Lego Creator Expert cars, and also a bunch of Speed Champions. We're going to be integrating some new sets onto this shelf here, and also be making space for some of the new Speed Champions as well. Alright everybody, after some serious shelf rearranging, Mrs. Bricksie and I are excited to show you the new and improved Lego room. Let's get right to it. First things first, we'll reiterate what we already saw there. So we got Castle Fortificata, Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Tower of Orthanc with Treebeard, and then the Hogwarts Castle. Nice thing about this is actually all of this stuff will be seen pretty much when we're live streaming, as it's right behind my chair there. So that works out beautifully. And of course, when you move one thing, that just creates this snowball effect, and you have to essentially change all of your shelving. So we're going to start by taking a look at the PAX units, which host all the large Lego sets right over here to my right side. Nothing has changed here. We still have Mos Eisley. And down below that we have some space for, I don't know, maybe some future Lego sets that might come out, like a UCS gunship. And you'll see a lot of open spaces here in the Lego room for other sets that are going to be coming out in the future as well. Of course, we've got the UCS Millennium Falcon there. And then we have the Super Star Destroyer. Oops, I forgot to repair this. During the move, I accidentally damaged it a little bit. But we've got to repair that. Just got a pirate flag there. It's like a little pirate scene that's built by a friend of mine. And we've got all our Star Wars minifigures there. And of course the Star Destroyer right here. And Grogu hiding behind the Star Destroyer. These sets are too large, so they poke out just a little bit here. They come right over top of my computer essentially. Then we've got all of our Stormtroopers. Not much has changed on these shelves, but I still like looking at them. Then we've got the Imperial Shuttle, UCS version, beside the UCS TIE Fighter. And below that, this is moved and found a new home. It's the Roman Colosseum, of course. Looks glorious right there. I actually changed the heights of these shelves. And then we've got the Helicarrier beside the grand piano. This shelf down here was open, but I decided to put some smaller Star Wars ships that were poking off the Billy shelves, and I was always sort of moving them or hitting them in the wrong direction and sort of breaking them, I guess. Forgot to show you up top here, we've got the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, a city passenger plane. Then we have the ISS, or International Space Station. And I found a way to build or to stand all of these buildable characters. We've got Jango, Jango Fett, Stormtrooper, Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, and Darth Maul, beside Darth Vader's UCS TIE Fighter Advance, and then the Ewok Village and the UCS X-Wing there. Just right here, we've got both Death Stars, playset, and also UCS set. This right here I've got a build. Picked this up recently from the brick bin. This is Betrayal at Cloud City. And I've left a little spot open for it right here. And that's right above our new and improved space shelf. Laid the Saturn V down in front. I was surprised to see that it would fit here on a pack shelf. Just had to take the tip of it off. Then we've got the Space Shuttle Discovery and the Hubble Telescope, the Apollo 11 Lunar Lander, and also the Space Shuttle Adventure just above the Sopwith Camel and the Technic cargo plane. Not much has changed here. We still have our Christmas stuff there, our library, Y-Wing, Tanov, Yoda, Grogu, R2-D2, both the new one and the old one, BB-8, our Imperial shuttles, and then the AT-AT walkers. And looking along the top there, you got Jabba's sail barge, Jedi Starfighter with hyperdrive, Sandcrawler, and a whole bunch of different TIE fighters. More walkers, AT-STs, and then the Millennium Falcons, Slave Ones, some micro fighters here, and a whole bunch of different X-Wings. Sorry guys, it's a little bit tight in here. Do my best to keep the camera steady for you. We actually added a new shelf, and that new shelf accommodates some of the other helmets. We got the Star Wars ones here, and the other shelf is further down here as we make our way through all of the different shelving units. Snow speeders, Darth Vader's castle, some other shuttles there, and Slave One, A-Wing. Some smaller Star Wars sets down here. Then we've got both Hagrid's huts. A spot open here for Fox beside the Hedwig buildable owl. Fantastic set. Jose nicely displayed all of these little textbooks here beside the Book of Monsters. She put the minifigures of each one in front. And we've left a spot open here for the large Harry Potter buildable characters. Darth Vader, Technic buildable character. I've still got to apply the stickers to that. Oh, why haven't I done that? Huh. Should have done that before this video, I guess. Then we have the B-Wing. And above that we have the Crocodile and also the Amelia Earhart promo. That Darth Vader sure does a great job of filling in that awkward space beside the B-Wing, and that's what I find to be essential when you're doing displays, is to make sure there's not a whole lot of white space. We've got the Minions beside the NES system, and there's our second helmet shelf with the Batman, Cowl, Iron Man, Venom, and also Carnage. Little ideas section here with the Flintstones, Steamboat Willie, the new Friends apartment set. And just below that we have the Central Perk set beside the Bonsai Tree, and also a full collection of the new Looney Tunes CMFs. Some miscellaneous vehicles down here. Construction, helicopters, planes, Arctic, and then some Marvel stuff like this Hydra vehicle, this newer style helicarrier, the Quinjet, the Stark Jet, and this recently moved over here, which is the Ecto-1. Just above that, we have Jurassic Park. These really are hard to display together on a narrow shelf like this here. It sort of requires a deeper shelf so you can have the T-Rex bursting through the gate there. We sort of posed it as best we can, but we've got some open white space in the top left there. Before I had them on two separate shelves, but we decided to put them together here for this update. And we moved Stranger Things over here beside the Mickey and Minnie. And below the castle we have our Brickhead displays. We still plan on building a second custom Brickhead display, which is this one here. It's fully built using Lego bricks, tiles, and plates. And we're going to build another one because we got a whole bunch of new Brickheads coming out here for June 1st. And they definitely do a better job than displaying our Brickheads than these acrylic risers. So we'll have to get on building that one. I think we have all the parts and pieces right now. There's been some major changes to our vehicle display. Up top here we've got the London bus and also the Ducati and Harley Davidson. A couple of smaller ones up here like the Fiat and also the Mini Cooper. Volkswagen collection for Ferrari, Porsche, Aston Martin, Mustang. Then we've got some Technic stuff. We've got Whack and Bash, don't forget about them. Then you've got the Jeep Wrangler, also the McLaren Senna. We've got some open space right here because guess what's coming out? 6 brand new Speed Champion sets. So we've got our Speed Champs here, and our new ones are going to go right there where that Ninjago vehicle is, just above that Ultra Agent set down there. And then we got our Ferrari Transport here. We actually moved some of our Batmobilia over here just below these Speed Champion shelves and added the Ferrari Technic set, which looks great beside the, or below I should say, the Lamborghini, Bugatti, Orange Porsche, and also the Porsche 911 RSR with the Land Rover Defender above that. And my only remote control Lego car up here, Extreme 4x4 Off-Roader, Arkham Asylum, and then our Batman shelf. So we've got the 89 Batwing, one of the older Batmobiles, the 89 Batmobile, the Tumbler, and then some of the smaller sets just above the large Batcave, and then the Batman movie or Lego movie set right there, and then the Fox. Flying Fox. That took me a second to remember that. So we actually still have a whole bunch of space just right back there with our boats on it. That shelf is 3/4 empty, and I'm sure Lego will continue to release more awesome sets in which we will want to add to our collection. and add to our shelves here in the Lego room. Just wanted to share our experience with you guys here as we redid a bunch of our shelving. I think the biggest and best change of it all was removing those silly heads and adding those awesome castle style sets to the background of our stream setup. I think that's absolutely fantastic, and I'm really happy about that. Jose and I worked really hard on getting all this stuff done, and it probably took a lot longer than what it seems here in this video, because you change one thing and then you got to change everything. Let us know what you think of these changes by commenting below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out here in the near future. Thank you so much as always, and take care. Bye.